All right, thanks everyone for joining us on our weekly briefing. As always, these are good to join in live because you can ask questions at the end. But if not, we always record these and send them out. So with that, I'll go ahead and get started. Right off the bat, we're going to be pretty dry through the weekend. Pretty benign weather, not much going on. But next week, that's all going to change. We have a cold front that's coming through, and it's going to bring some pretty strong wind speeds. And those wind speeds have actually been increasing the last several forecasts. And with that, we're also going to see a noticeable drop in temperatures, especially Wednesday morning. And we'll talk more about that here in a second. And with that, we're also going to have a possibility for showers and maybe even some isolated thunderstorms with the passage of that front. At this point, there's a lot of uncertainty, especially with overall rainfall chances and whether or not we're going to see any thunderstorms, but we can't rule out some rumbles of thunder here and there. And then the other point of uncertainty is also the magnitude of the wind speeds behind the cold front. So here's a quick glance at the next week. Like I said, the first 4 days are pretty quiet for the most part. And then that front comes through and we see the rainfall chances increase, and might even see some heavy rainfall, some flooding possibility, Tuesday and Wednesday especially. And of course, like I said, with the passage of that front, we're gonna have some strong wind speeds on Tuesday into Wednesday, but mostly on Tuesday. So for Monday, it's gonna be mainly an overnight event. We're gonna have some small hail and gusty winds possible with any of those thunderstorms that go. But right now, it's looking like the possibility for thunderstorms is small, but we can't rule out some rumbles of thunder, mainly in the evening and overnight period. Same thing on Tuesday. The timing on that's a little bit more uncertain, but it's going to be generally afternoon, evening time frame. And again, it's summer, so we can't rule out some thunderstorms and the possibility of small hail and gusty winds. And also on Tuesday, the timing of the front, it's going to be strongest between noon and 9 p.m. on Tuesday. And we can see some, right now we're calling for 20 to 25 mile an hour wind speeds from the north with gusts up to 35. But here lately, the last several runs of the forecast, it's showing an uptick in wind speeds. And with the uncertainty, it's too hard to go full confident on the higher wind speeds. But right now, the trend is to go higher. And I would not, and none of us here would be surprised actually if we had some wind advisory headlines on Tuesday. So keep an eye on Tuesday. The trend, like I said, is to continue to increase those wind speeds. So right now we're just going with a blend of the models because of the uncertainty. But if we were to take just the raw model, those wind speeds are a lot higher actually, 35 to 40 mile an hour sustained with a much higher gust. So definitely keep an eye on Tuesday as we refine those wind speeds. And so here are the low temperatures on Wednesday morning. These are well below normal for this time of year, 20 degrees or plus below normal. And in fact, the forecast that we have right now, these temperatures would be record-breaking low temperatures for the panhandles. So it's going to be pretty cold on Wednesday morning there behind the cold front. And then later on that day, we will warm up, and there's going to be a small chance for some thunderstorms later on. Maybe a rumble or two here or there, and with those thunderstorm chances, again, small hail and gusty winds possible. That Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, we're not too excited about severe weather. A very small chance, but the possibility is there. So looking at the rainfall, the 1 through 5 day, dry, like I showed you the first 4 days there. It's not till Monday we start to see those rainfall chances increase. And when you combine the full 7 days, which incorporates Tuesday and Wednesday there, we'll see some rainfall chances across the panhandles. The European model especially paints a lot of rainfall across the region, and the GFS not so much. So like I said, there's some uncertainty in the week ahead, so we're going to refine those details more as they come. So the image there on the left, that's the 6 to 10 day outlook. And those well below normal temperatures are really weighted on the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday time frame, where we're going to have 3 days in a row of below normal temperatures. So to put it into perspective, last night our low for Amarillo was about the low 60s, and that was our low. The highs on Wednesday are going to be that. So a pretty cool midweek next week coming up. And then, of course, with the cold front passage, we're going to see an increase in rainfall chances as well. So Randall and Deaf Smith counties are still in extreme drought. So they probably would benefit the most with any of the rainfall. But there has been some improvement in the drought across the region. So hopefully those areas that need some rainfall will get some rainfall here next week. With that, that's all I have. I'll stay on the line to answer any questions. But our next briefing will be September 10th. Thanks.